Got it. We got it. We're good.
Lyndon, do you want to share what a breakthrough is that you've gone through, man? And then I want to go back to what you're reading stuff as well after that.
Yeah, sure. Look, my breakthrough. I guess just getting really sort of content heavy and like I'm one of those people that like I take a long time to do things because I hate doing things half-assed, and like if I'm writing a value add or if I'm writing a video ad or whatever it is, I'm scripting something, it's like it isn't finished until it's fucking done. Like it's cooked and I've spent time on it and I've mulled over it. So I guess one of my biggest kind of things at the moment is that I've started to just write lots of content. I've started to get really good at headlines, and well, not really good, but I'm getting a lot better, and they're becoming more fluent and stuff. And I guess the downside with that is that I've got to get my speed up on it. So I'm doing more because at the moment I might like sort of write one really good value add in a week, and it's like really ready to go as soon as I'm ready to kind of post it. But it's, you know, when I'm actually sort of posting stuff and doing stuff regularly, it probably needs to be quicker than that. I'll need to turn stuff around quicker than that, post more stuff than just once a week. So my biggest successes at the moment are also my biggest challenges, which is interesting. Cool. And, you know, I think it's a good thing to kind of recognize both and be okay with them both, but be able to, you know, see a way forward. But I think that's the thing. It's also time and, you know, trying to fit this in with my actual job. And it's like, oh, when have I got 2 hours to like sit down and actually think about making someone else see some value in what I believe in?
Do you do go lives?
No, I don't. I just haven't got the...
Do it.
You reckon?
Do it. Yeah.
So, dude, that'll straight away get you onto... Sorry, get you onto fucking putting content out straight away, and it'll get your shit sharp.
I was so scared my first go live, but I was like, and I actually said that when I went on, I'm like, I am so scared, guys, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Right? And then it's like, no one answered. I'm like, that's fine. No. Keep going.
So in terms of go lives, is that go lives, and where do you like, where do you go live? Dude.
And I go
everywhere.
I go live in my apartment.
No, like who's gonna watch? Because like I've got like 2,500 followers from Bulgaria and Baghdad.
Well, it depends.
So you can do it there.
Because I haven't. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't gone to like, because I haven't been. Well, first of all, because I'm still waiting for my trifecta whole thing to kind of happen.
Lyndon,
all that stuff. I haven't got my audience.
Lyndon, stop talking like that, bro. Like you just jibber jabbing, right? And you just come up with all these bullshit excuses, like all this random stuff. You're letting your mind take over. Just get on a fucking go live, bro.
All right.
Just do it.
Doing it. Go live.
Yeah, I say with love.
Try. There's only two.
Do you just go to your business page and then go live?
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
I've been doing both, like
talk
personal
shit.
and my business page. So.
I will not be doing personal, but for now. But yep. Go, Trina. You're awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get really good at it, then go personal. But you're already.
It's not about being good, bro.
True.
And like you're in that video space, so I understand like the pressures that you would be putting on yourself. But at the same time, like one thing me and Richard were talking about is that whole sense of being a perfectionist. It just holds you back so much, right? And the more you just put content out there, the more things that you've got to work with, the more feedback you're going to get, right? And there's so much stuff that you put out there that you think that it was so shit that people will resonate with, right?
Yeah,
so what you think is good doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly right. It's what the market thinks. Got nothing. What you think doesn't fucking matter.
It's funny.
Just what the market thinks.
The ones that I don't like are the ones that people love, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny how that works sometimes. But like I don't remember who I was telling this to, but I was saying like I just kind of wish I was in a constant go live, because then I wouldn't have that anticipation of like being like, okay, just press it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, no. Because there's like it's usually around 3 times that I go to press it, and I'm like, am I ready?
What am I gonna say? Yeah.
No,
it's so nerve-wracking.
It's like that feeling you get before you go watch a horror movie. You get really scared before you, like, you preempt it, like you get really scared before you go and watch it, and then the movie isn't even necessarily that great, but you're still super scared. So, yeah.
So from what I'm hearing, Cheyenne, you need to make calls to people. You need to call at least one person today or tomorrow. Lyndon, you need to do a go live today. And Trina, I think from what I hear is you need to be observing things and just putting out different types of content, like just changing it up a bit. Just do shit that's completely out of the box. And that's where, because what you most are resisting is what you most need to be doing. All right. Lyndon, with going back a bit to your thinking about all this content getting overwhelmed, right? One thing that really helped with my peace of mind in that sense and gave me clarity and direction was, I heard these facts, right? So we have approximately 60,000 thoughts per day running through our brains and through our minds, right? About 80% of those are not even our own. So only 20% of our thoughts per day are our own genuine, our own thoughts. So that's our brain waves, okay? Now, our brain waves compared to our heart waves are approximately 6,000 times stronger than our brain waves. And they're not influenced, okay? They're completely our own. So when people say, I've got intuition, or I'm thinking with my gut, or listening to my soul, or all that sort of shit, that is where the fucking money is at. And when you are listening to your monkey mind, which was the one that was chattering off before, that was going nuts, it's up here. You're speaking from all these other people's insecurities and perspectives and fears and doubts and all this sort of shit that's being placed on you that you're sort of letting influence you. But within your heart, right, you know what the fucking truth is. So one of the things that came to my mind when you're talking about that is, like, follow what you're most resisting and just focus on that, and your heart will tell you. And at the moment, I think if you read The Compound Effect, that book, that would show you that incremental actions daily and sporadically, continuously, is going to lead to a massive compound effect and exponential growth. So I think that's where your biggest challenge is, and that's the one book that I know of anyway that is going to assist with that specifically. But just focus on shifting your thoughts and your decision making from up here to down here, and like fucking deep breathing, man. Like, you'll fucking get it. You'll just know. You will know. You know the answer. It's not that you will know. You just know it.
All right,
when you
Matt.
get overwhelmed, it's because you're thinking of other people's thoughts.
All right, Matt, and like about you, you know.
What about me?
You gotta not let that self-doubt get in the way of your videoing and all that stuff. And yes, you may get sweaty hands, but use those sweaty hands to remind you that you've been there before and you've gone through it and you've done it.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Self-doubt is my biggest challenge at the moment.
Yes. So you've got
slowly and surely getting better and better as we go, and less and less.
Yeah.
You made me sweat just thinking about it.
Yeah, we call Matt the tough love guru. Like, he's gonna show up on here every so often. He's just gonna be like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He shows up on here, and we're like, "This is
when
your."
He shows up, I sign off.
No.
Like, run for the hills.
Yeah.
No,
this is
I
awesome.
thank you for being that tough love sort of character.
Sure. You need it. You got to
have
have
it. My pleasure.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys need, I'm happy to be that. I'm happy to be whatever you guys need. I'm a chameleon.
That's awesome. We love that.
Well, then tomorrow.
I can change my hats any which way.
You're gonna be the Bat Street boy like you were earlier.
There's no one
we were talking about phases that we went through when we were all younger, and I went through an emo phase. Like, I was super emo, and then Cheyenne went through
the scene kick phase.
What, sorry?
The
Scene.
scene kid. So basically it was like,
The colorful emo.
yeah, with like the big hair, big colors, coontails, all that
Right.
kind of stuff.
Wow.
It was a great time in my life. I partied so hard.
And then Matt was a Backstreet Boy.
I had like this the side part, the front, the center part.
Wow. What did I go through?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, I definitely went through like the skater phase, but this was when I was very young. When I was probably like 13, 14, baggy pants, chains, hanging down by my freaking knees, jeans,
bro.
like chains, and your hair. Like I think I even had little spikes in my hair with like blonde tips. Embarrassing.
Oh, you had blonde tip.
Frosted tips. The frosted
Backstreet
tips.
Boy Ghost skater.
That's bad.
Yeah, so hey guys, we've all got a past, and
Yeah, we do.
oh,
That's it, yeah. Definitely.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to get stuck into my day. I guess one thing that I've noticed is after reading The Rise of Superman and really getting the science and the understanding behind flow states and getting in the zone, having long-term goals equates to about 25% of your motivation, and having short-term, really specific, clear goals equates to your daily motivation and keeps you flowing. And that's what I am really seeing that in action. So these are my days, right? Like my to-do list each day, I'll do the night before, and it's specific. And like sometimes I didn't get 1, 2, 3, 4 things done, but the fact that it's there, it's just keep me in action. And I was thinking about what am I really challenged with at the moment, but I honestly feel like I am in a like perpetual flow state over the last couple of days anyway, just because I've literally started this since hearing that from that book on the 26th. So it's now the 30th. So the last 4 days I've just sort of been building up this momentum, and it's really fucking spot on. So each morning I've written out my 24 months goals for the next 24 months, and that's sort of my long-term vision, right? So each month, and I spend 10 minutes just visualizing the next 1 to 3 months each morning.
You said you wrote out 24 months worth of goals.
Yeah, what I'm going to be doing the next
Awesome.
24 months. Yeah.
So Matt, was this all from The Rise of Superman? Like, as in you learned this stuff from there, or?
The fact about the sort of the approximate statistics with the 25% motivation daily with your long-term goals, and then the specific clear goals giving you the rest of keeping you in flow state, like it's a flow state hack. That's what I got from it. As far as the 24-month thing, I didn't get that from there, but I got it from somewhere else. And this is what I was sort of saying to you as well, man, is like, you'll know in your heart what is right. It's not about going, I need to read this book from start to finish. I need to follow their structure. It's about going, I'm going to try everything on like a jumper. What fits, I'm going to keep. What doesn't, I'm going to take off and throw it away. And you fucking be you, bro. You're going to amalgamate it, and then you're going to pass it on like a big fucking beach ball of Lyndon through to your next people that come through that you mentor and that you coach. And you're going to share what it was right for you. And they're going to take bits on, and they're going to throw bits away as well. So it's just, there's no right way, man. There's just forwards.
That's what I'm struggling with a lot at the moment, actually. You guys might be the same. You girls, like, goal setting is already super challenging. But it's like, how far, like at the moment I'm working on 10-year goals, right? And what I'm doing is going, what do I want my life to be like in 10 years? And then I'm working back from that, and I'm going, okay, 5 years, 2 years, what's the strategy to get me to those goals so I can meet my 10-year goal? So for me, that worked, like going bigger. But it's so interesting, the different approaches to it. And it's always interesting to hear, I'm sure there's harder ways and easier ways, but all of this stuff is good. I like it. 24-month goal is nice. I like that. It's doable,
Yeah.
Another good book for any one of you to read is called Unfuck Yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's really about like how your mind can limit a lot of things, and just to really get out of that mindset and to just decide to
Nice.
Yeah.
be the decision maker of your life. So I just finished that today, and
Yeah, I'm definitely
I'm
gonna read that.
I'm actually gonna read it again, starting
Okay,
to,
cool.
Awesome.
because
That and The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Those are two books that keep coming up that I need to read. So
yeah,
I'm really keen to get them in.
hilarious. We love books that just have they're just like that.
And I like
Love books.
profanity.
So
Unfuck
really
Yourself
good
and The
book.
Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Those are the two books that I really enjoyed reading.
Cool.
Awesome. Another
What were you
really
saying,
good book
Lyndon?
that I started reading is called All Marketers Are Liars. That Landon and Stapes mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is fucking so good. I'm only up to chapter 5, but fuck, for writing copy, marketing, everything Gaz related, it is like, I can't believe we didn't know, like, it is such a good book. It just teaches you about marketing really simply, like how the biggest brands in the world get like a global audience intrigued. Like, it's so good. Read it. It's nice.
Oh, I it sounds like I need to read that one.
Yeah, me
We
too.
all do.
Really,
I'm getting that.
Yeah, me too.
You can get it on Audible as well. The audio book's really good. If anyone
What
likes
exactly is the title again? So I don't like get it all.
It's called All Marketers Are Liars.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought I wrote
And
it.
it's Seth Godin.
Seth Grobin? I was kidding.
Seth Godin. Godin.
Yeah. I was just kidding.
Oh.
And dude, with regards to your goal setting as well, my understanding, right, is that it's not about figuring out the how. Right, your long-term goals are just visions, right, and they need to be flexible. Like that's one thing. So each time I read my goals, my 24-month goals, even like I'm changing them. They're dynamic. They sort of shift and they maneuver until they feel right. Definitely each day, right? But the long-term goals as well, like they are what they are, and they're your visions. But as far as the how is concerned, I think this sort of stuff every single day, having just being in action every single day, prioritizing your day and doing what you feel is the priority is what will get you to that end goal. It's the procrastination, the lack of action, the sticking with old habits, the not pushing yourself and not growing. That's the shit that's going to stop those things from being a reality. But as long as you're continuing to educate yourself, continuing to grow, continue to take action, those things, little bit by little bit, that is what's going to make you a fucking multi-billionaire that's philanthropist that's changing the fucking world, if that's what you want. Or anything in between here and there.
I actually have a routine that I do every single day to make sure that I get at least like a couple like posts, like I at least get one video and one value or ad post out there. I do a 1 hour training a day, like whether that be a mastermind or like a YouTube video on being an affiliate or like another webinar, or I also do 2 hours of working on ads or videos and go lives, and then I do 1 hour of reading, and I take two things from that 1 hour of reading and I turn that into a video post and into a value post, which either one can be an ad as well. However, that's how I go about doing my day, and it doesn't have to be in order. But it's just like, it's nice to like, for myself, it's nice to have those things to tick off on a list and then it's like you hit everything. You hit, oh, I've learned something new today. Like on training, I've done my readings, like audiobook and like, just normal book. I've posted a couple things today. I challenged myself and I did a go live. So you're always making sure that you're doing something, and you're always guaranteed that you're doing something. So that's how I go about doing my days, and it's really helpful to have a structure like that in my life.
And
awesome.
They like, in terms of posting ads and stuff, Trina, are they ads that you pay or you just post them to your business Facebook, or are they actually like paid ads?
Well, not all the time. I've only had 2 paid ads actually. Okay. And the rest have been like either like I switched it up with like I did that launch post. I've also done like call to action or stuff like that, just changing it up constantly. And it really depends what you take from the books, right? Like you can turn whatever that is into whatever you actually feel like is a good choice. Like it's still like you have that structure, but it's still up to you, like you exactly what, like you still have those other options to pick and choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Like you could even make it more specific and be like, on like, which would be kind of intense, but to each their own, like be like Monday I'm going to do a paid ad, or Tuesday. But like for myself, I like to sort of keep it not so like too rigid, or else I get kind of stressed out. But that's just myself. So.
And with the value ads, do you just, like, if you're not doing a video ad, would you just do a little bit of copy?
a little picture of like either a place I want to go, or something about like my workout routine, or something about like I love to do, things that I want to, places I want to go, things I want in life, and just like doing a little blurb. I always try to at least write a little bit of something and not just like put in like hashtags or whatever, because I want to leave people with thoughts, and maybe even sometimes I just even ask one question, and then it gets people thinking and invested in your actual posts, even if they don't respond.
Yeah.
So.
And have you got like, sorry, I know people asking lots of questions. I always want to know this stuff, but I never get the opportunity to ask anyone else, because it's like masterminds, you're kind of with everyone and you're doing stuff. Can I ask one more question, please?
Yes.
Matt's
you
like,
can ask too if you really want to, but Matt is
I'm joking. Of course you can.
So with the value posts, have you done, because you've done a paid ad, you've targeted and you've got likes from people, your actual avatar audience. So your value posts are now being seen by like people that you want to see them, because I haven't done that. That's why I'm asking.
Well,
I'm still
to be honest, that is the thing that like earlier on in the video that I'm actually struggling with is like I'm getting a lot of views. However, I'm not actually, for some reason, like I'm still figuring out, I'm not really getting a lot of likes or comments on like the paid ad so far. And I think I've kind of targeted why that is. And
what is it?
Okay, man, I'm getting there.
What?
Tough love. It's because like if you've seen my stuff, I can get like very vulnerable and very personal very quickly, and I feel like it might maybe I should start off with like a call to action, like something a little bit more lighthearted and positive, and then go into my story, or go into like that state of flow where I am like emotional and it gets intense, and then do the call to action again. Like the image was like a roller coaster. You're going up and up and up to have people get super excited, and then, oh my God, I'm dropping down. But then you go right back up.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like the image I have in my head now. And I'm thinking, okay, I want people to feel this way, not, oh my gosh, this is so intense already. Like, oh my God. And then it's like a little bit at the end where it's like, there's some hope.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think that is why, like, and I won't know until I, split test and I like, test it out, see how it goes. But it kind of makes sense if that, like, for that to be kind of the reason. Like, I'm not.
Can I ask a question?
Think that, yes.
Just one.
You like to like cut me off.
Question.
Yeah, because we go over so many topics, and it's just to get in while it's fresh. Are you really clear on your avatar?
On who I want to reach?
Yeah, on who your ideal avatar is.
I haven't written it all down, but I have a pretty good idea.
So no.
I have no idea.
No, like a pretty good idea is good. It's a good place to start. But one thing that I remember Richard speaking about, because I'm not there yet either myself, and that's an opportunity that I think I need to grow in, is to do that. And if you're not 100% clear, like if you don't know their name and you can't tell me like tell me who they are, like you could tell me about who your mother is, then I think that's a large reason why there's a blockage and a disconnect between you and your audience at the moment, because you're not directing your message to anyone specifically, and it's sort of being dissipated within the crowd.
Well,
and I think that getting that clear would help.
Don't know like completely your avatar, then how come you're getting so much more like reaction?
I'm not, man. I'm not getting as much as what you keep making out. I'm not, like, I paid like $60 on an ad and I got like 40 likes or something. Right?
Well, it's better than
everything else is like 1 or 2 or 5 likes from time to time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and that's still nothing. Like we're still in the same boat together. Like we want to get hundreds to thousands to millions of fucking likes and comments and shares. Right? That's what we're aiming for. We're in the same spot. Hey?
Yeah.
What was that?
I just said I hear you.
Okay.
I do.
Hey, man.
Well,
I've got a good exercise for us to get clear on our avatars too. So just really quickly, I'll explain it. Think of like there's 3 islands, right? Island 1, Island 2, and Island 3. We are on Island 3, and basically we've got a big boom gate, and we let boats come through Island 2 to get to Island 3. Right? Now our ideal avatar is on Island 2. On Island 1, and they've got problems, blockages, issues that they need to overcome in order to get to Island 3. And so what our job is in Island 2 is to get their attention, get them on our boat, and then take them to Island 3. So the exercise, right, is take a list of the people in Island 1 who you want to help, okay? And what emotions are they feeling? And what experiences are they going through in their life, okay? It doesn't matter how old they are, what religion they are, what fucking all this, that, the other. It matters about what emotions they're feeling and what experiences they're going through. Take a list of those, and then take a list of the emotions and the experiences that they'll go through when they're in Island 3, when they've got what they want to achieve. All right. And then when you've got those Island 1 and Island.
oh man.
Okay. Which is like, if you're feeling angry, lost, disconnected, and passionless, and feel like the rundown of day-to-day life is just getting you down, like you can't afford full cream meat, you can't afford I don't know, fruit and veggies, and you can only afford no-name preservative food, and you feel like you're getting sick, and you want to be purposeful, full of passion, and living with direction, and have financial freedom, abundance, and strong relationships in your life, jump on my boat and come for a ride. Something like that. So that'll help you just identify the language and the emotions that your avatar are feeling and what they're experiencing in their lives, and you'll be able to speak to their desires as well, their ambitions. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting the same warning that she got, guys.
Okay.
10 minutes. Cut off.
Okay. Yes, I've just been going through that, and it's just making things a whole lot clearer for me. I'm not finished completely myself on that exercise, but that's something for us to give a bit of food for thought. I think that'll really help all of us, just with our content and our delivery of, everything while we're speaking.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Well,
guys.
I'm going to love you and leave you anyway as well. So thanks for the chat. It's been rad.
Great, guys.
No problem, guys. This is awesome.
Let us know when.
We'll stop recording now.